Good evening, everyone. We are the Nerds of the Square Table, and we raise our cups to nerds everywhere. Today's topic. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon! Yes, once again, it's Pokemon. One of the most beloved franchises in the world and in history. Now, as growing up, we all had our Pokemon fantasies about what Pokemon evolves into what. There you go, right there.
Fantasies.
I remember growing up, me and my friends would discuss, what if Pokemon like Charizard or Blastoise, Pokemon that don't have any evolutions, third form evolution Pokemon, if they could evolve into Pokemon. I remember one of our Pokemon little fanfics was Charizard evolving to something called Charcoal. Why Charcoal of the names? Well, anyways, that's why we're excited to bring to you.
Instead of being fire, did he throw out rocks?
We didn't even think that far into it. We just thought it was like an amazing Charizard. Anyways, that's why we're stoked to talk to you about Mega Evolutions.
Alright, as a resident Pokemon fanboy,
By fanboy, he really does mean fanboy.
Oh yes, Pikachu DS, Pikachu hat, Pikachu this, Pikachu that, Pikachu.
yeah, I have a lot of Pokemon memorabilia around my room.
Yes.
Pikachu Nintendo 64, right behind the camera.
Yeah. Anyway, I remember as a young kid, a while back, why are you touching?
Wow, it's not even charged. Oh wait, I didn't hit the power button.
Yeah, that would help.
I feel stupid.
Back in like 2nd, 3rd grade, this kid back in my class, he told me, it's like, yeah, if there's a cheat code inside the original Pokemon Red and Blue, and inside there, I think the camera bent. Inside there,
That's it.
there's a little like stone called the Oid Stone, right? And you can give it to Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur, and it evolves into Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And then recently, for the new Pokemon X and Y game, we get Mega Evolutions.
Megatron! Sorry, I had to do that.
Apparently I saw this coming since I was a kid, alright?
Yeah, I think every child had foresight at that point.
And, as we are, we all picked one Pokemon, and
He drew them, but he didn't want to draw mine epically cool at all because he was mad at me, I guess.
Alright, so we got, each picked a Pokemon, and we picked a Mega Evolution that we would like to see for the Pokemon. Darren chose Dragonite, and I immediately drew this.
Dragonite after Poké 90X.
It's a more...
He went on extreme dieting. Bring it up.
Dratini and Dragonair are both very serpentine, so why isn't Dragonite, you know?
Exactly. I mean, Dragonite actually has potential to make something really cool Mega Evolution. I mean, to make it look like the Asian dragon, it would make more sense. You mean to model after the Western dragon?
It really does because Dragonite is just. Where did that come from?
No.
I mean, if he ate like a whale or something.
Probably. Or a whale or too many.
Alright, now for my choice, I immediately went back to one of my favorite games, Pokemon Emerald, and my favorite of the starters, Trico. And I remember teaching my Sceptile.
Trico was boss with that little twin.
Yes.
I remember teaching my Sceptile Dragonclaw, and it was like, wow, this thing does look really like a dragon, right? So I made Sceptile into a grass dragon type, give him little wings, some fangs, some spikes and whatnot, you know? Make him look really, really cool, epic dragon, Sceptile, Sceptile Mega. Alright, now, Jose, we'll let him explain his.
Well, to be honest, my favorite Pokemon games are the early generations, the original Gold and Silver, Red and Blue, Ruby and Sapphire. But in the future generations, there was one Pokemon that I thought was the funniest, scratch that, the coolest Pokemon ever. We all know him, we love him, Scraggy.
Scraggy.
Headphones.
Pokemon with the most swag.
Scraggy.
Evolved into Scrappy, but I think this Pokemon, he has so much potential. They should take it I took him to the next level and created Loscraft. So, as you can see, we instead of having that little faux hawk, we gave him dreads.
Yeah, the dreads right there. You see the basketball-ish.
It's a Voltorb. It's a Voltorb. Because apparently, if you give him a Voltorb, he'll turn into a basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, that's Voltorb's Mega Evolution. He has
AKA me as a child. Except not even have a blunt.
Has a little like,
Little blunt right there.
tank top.
Yep, the tank top with the boxes and the jeans, and then the Nikes.
Pulling out his pockets for some reason.
I'm guessing he was looking for something, but he doesn't have money to buy anymore.
And now he's not frowning anymore, and he has a little like heavy smile on his face.
We think he's high. We don't know.
Probably is.
So yeah, this is Lil Scraft. Don't ask me. Jose wanted to draw it.
Brings me back to my youth.
So, within the Mega Evolution Pokemon that have already been announced, I am psyched for my Mega Lucario.
My Mega Blaziken. Yes, me and Darren both agree Blaziken is an awesome evolution. Blaziken is one of my favorite Pokemon.
But Ampharos though.
Ampharos?
Ampharos does look
Electric
pretty cool.
Dragon's pretty cool.
It does look like an electric dragon.
They gave Absol some wings.
Absolutely just looks more
Absolutely.
emo.
He looks emo, but he looks cool. He looks like a cool emo.
Alright.
But what I am very disappointed in, is the Mewtwo Mega Evolution. Mewtwo is one of my favorite Pokemon. But what they did with the new Mega Evolution, they made him look like another Frieza. What is he now? Is Frieza's little brother Icebox? Honestly.
Icebox.
Honestly, I mean, they could have. I mean, I could say if it was the other way around, but what now? He looks like a Xenomorph. Honestly,
He has a tail coming out of his head.
Yes.
He has like not Halo so much, but he has like some.
It's like kind of like a crownish looking
Yeah,
guy.
it looks like a little tiara on his head.
I don't.
But still, Mewtwo's a boss.
Yes,
so.
he's my favorite Pokemon. I mean, what they did to him. I mean, I understand. Probably it's a kids show. I mean, at least it makes it look a little more child-ish in a way.
Look, no matter what you put it, he just looks like Frieza on steroids. Well, not really.
Steroids.
Frieza looks like him on steroids now.
Actually, if you know, now that I think about it, like the Mewtwo Mega looks like a Majin Buu kind of thing, in a way. Kid Buu.
It's a little like the
Yeah.
it's like that inside it's going back.
Yeah.
I kind of see that actually. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways,
So it's Frieza fused with Boo.
basically.
There we go.
Seems like some
Seems legit.
Dragon Ball AF.
Really, but speaking about fusions, one thing that we think is we found online really cool is a Pokemon fusion. It's basically an app online where you can pick two Pokemon to fuse together and make another Pokemon.
They only have the first like 150 or
Yeah.
so.
So I want the more Pokemon so you can have a little more fun with this. But
I mean, just to have Mega Evolutions, that's enough. I mean, that's a childhood fantasy coming true right there. And that's like crossovers, something kids dream about, but they never get to see it.
I've always thought about Pokemon fusing together too.
Like when they have a kid, like when two Pokemon's made, it should produce like some kind of.
You wouldn't like to see a Magmar and Electabuzz do a fusion dance and fuse together?
Or how about Dragonite and
Tyranitar?
Yeah.
Tyrannite.
Tyrannite.
That's scary, man. It's like the Tyrannas. Oh my god. It'd be like a dragon dinosaur fuse. Oh, that would actually look pretty cool. If anybody can draw that like convincingly, like. Yeah, just let us know. We won't pay you. We won't pay you at
We
all.
can't pay you yet.
We won't pay you ever, but yeah, just let me know.
We'll pay you. Well, no, I'll pay you. Of
He
course,
won't
with,
pay you either.
with his money, of course.
Yeah, right. Where are you gonna get my money? I'm broke, bro. Watch. Look, me broke.
See, that's where the idea for Big Little Scraft came from.
Means we'll pay you with love.
No, I will not.
No, Jose is gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you a fist pound.
Yeah. Can we go back on topic now?
Mega Pokemon.
Mega Pokemon. I mean, Mega Evolutions, but that's the thing though. Mega Evolutions, once they evolve, they last.
No, it's only during battle.
That's what I was worried about.
What do you mean?
That's what I was my
It
fear.
is not a permanent evolution.
That sucks.
It's during battle.
So wait, does it happen every battle?
It happens every battle as long as you're holding that item.
I guess that's pretty.
No, that is. Are they freaking Digimon now?
Yeah. I heard Mega Pokemon and I was like, oh my god, they're copying off of Digimon now.
Yeah, if they could.
That was my immediate thought.
But hold on. Generation X and Y. Who does not love the mounts idea?
You mean the Go-Goat? I thought that was pretty
Maybe you
awesome.
can mount a Go-Go.
Yeah, there's this thing called the Go-Goat. I'm pretty sure, because I also heard the Ride-On is rideable now.
Oh my goodness.
So it's kind of like a bike in a sense.
Yeah.
And you can ride on Go-Goat, ride on Pokemon like that, with that type of stature, I guess.
Like bigger? So if I
I
can
don't know
bring
if,
in
like,
an
if-
Entei
I
or
don't know.
Raikou, can I ride on them?
Maybe.
That would be amazing.
That would be awesome.
If I bring in a Gertini,
No.
Can I ride on
Dragonite?
Caterpie?
I mean Dragonite.
Caterpie, yes.
Yes.
Really?
Dragonite, no.
What do you mean no? they wrote on him in the show.
Yeah, I know. They also wrote it on Charizard.
Like they rode on a Pidgey?
Yeah.
So if I bring them in, can I ride on
I
them?
don't know, maybe. But that's another thing that I actually really like. Because I remember, like, surfing in Pokemon Red and Blue. You're on a little pink freaking Ditto.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Then in Gold and
we can
Silver...
bring in Charizards.
The Gold and Silver, they turned it into a Lapras.
Yeah.
Which every Pokemon just magically turned into a Lapras.
And then Ruby and Sapphire was a Wilmer.
Wilmer, yeah.
A little...
I mean, in X and Y, please make each Pokemon have its own outside sprite. Like,
Please.
even in Heart Gold and Soul Silver...
They had your first Pokemon was able to follow you around. That
yeah,
was pretty
exactly.
cool.
It was able to follow you around. But you don't surf on that Pokemon.
That's true.
You surf on... What do you surf on?
I don't remember. It just turned
It was
into
just like a little pink blob thing.
That was in the first game. I remember... I forgot what it turned into, but it was like a shell. I don't remember. It wasn't cool. I want them to...
I want to be able to drive on Gyarados, and then when I'm riding on him, be able to do a hydro pump into the water to bring up... But you know,
Gyarados is a Mega Evolution. What would that be like?
Actually, honestly, I saw Gyarados in one of the commercials, right? But he was getting attacked, and I thought he was going to Mega Evolve, and I was like, oh my god! But then...
I mean, Gyarados is epic because he is epic enough.
You really...
I mean,
like, think about it. This little, tiny...
I mean, like, I could see Gyarados gaining, like, arms and legs and turning into, like, a big Kraken-like thing, which would be pretty cool.
No, but Kraken is like an octopus, like a giant squid.
No, I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, some giant sea monster.
Or
Yeah, that'd be
more like a Hydra-ish, and getting
Yes.
more heads.
Heads and
But
arms.
still
and
having a sea serpent body.
Yeah, why not?
That's kind of weird.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure
everything's weird.
each Gyarados head would attack each other.
It would be like Bug Trio.
Yeah.
You see everything, like, you see only one half of the body, you never see, like, what's under the water.
Exactly.
That's disgusting.
Gara, dose.
Oh, now the dose can signify the two heads. Yeah.
And the Gara will be that one magic.
Let's not go.
Yeah,
So Gyarados, but he's gonna turn. He's still gonna be a Gyarados, not like
I got it. Tres.
Gyarados.
Gyarados.
There we go.
Gyarados.
It makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. So overall opinion on Mega Pokemon?
The minute I figured out that it's a temporary thing, I mean, as long as it lasts for battle, okay, that'll be fine. But if it would have been a permanent thing, I mean, it is going a little much. I mean,
I feel like it's not a permanent thing because Pokemon, I don't know, like since first gen, they've only had 3 forms.
Right.
So I feel like adding a 4th one onto that's kind of breaking
The tradition, the
yeah.
sense of the 3 forms,
and it's better off as like a transformation as opposed to an evolution. But they're calling it Mega Evolutions. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So guys, this is completely off talk about Mega Evolutions, but who would not love to see an Eevee that can go from all the forms? Just like Eevee, Umbreon, then come back to Eevee, then go to Espeon, then come back, and so on and so on.
I mean, it's happened before in the show. I mean, Eevee
Manga.
with the chip inside, and the manga before with the Eevee and the chip, and it can switch between the forms. I mean, that would be amazing. I mean, it'll be a Mega Evolution in its own.
That'd be pretty dope.
I would do a lot of things for that Eevee.
So you like Mega Pokemon?
Yeah.
I
You like Mega Pokemon?
I think they're cool.
And I like my Mega Pokemon.
So
So in conclusion,
Mega
we like
Pokemon.
Mega Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we also like Digimon. So
Yeah. And Cloud's a bitch.
Cloud's a bitch. Except for Eyes Long Sword overcompensated for something, but we don't know yet. Next time on Nerds of the
Square table. We raise our cups to nerds everywhere.
See ya. Yeah, you can do it.